Diti, daughter of Daksha, being afflicted with sex desire, begged her husband Kashyapa, the son of Morisi, to have intercourse with her in the evening in order to beget a child. Next, text number 9. Ishtayakne jibam paisha purusham jujusham potim nimno chati orke ashinam orge agare shamahitam. Synonyms: Ishta, after worshipping; Agni, fire; Jibham, tongue; Pasya, by oblation; Purusham, unto the Supreme Person; Jajusham, of all sacrifices; Potim, master; Nimlosoti, while setting; Arki, the sun; Ashinam, sitting; Agni, agare, in the sacrificial hall; Samadhihitam, completely in trance. Translation and purport written by Srila Prabhupada. Translation: the sun was setting and the sage was sitting in trance after offering oblations to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vishnu, whose tongue is the sacrificial fire. Purport: fire is considered to be the tongue of the personality of Godhead Vishnu, and oblations of grains and clarified butter offered to the fire are thus accepted by him. That is the principle of all sacrifices, of which Lord Vishnu is the master. In other words, the satisfaction of Lord Vishnu includes the satisfaction of all demigods and other living beings. Om Ajnanantimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitang Jena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Shayangarupa Kadamayam Dadati Shapadantikam Bande Hanga Sri Guru Sri Juta Pada Kamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavaischa Sri Rupang Shakra Jatan Shahagana Raghunatanitam Tang Shajivam Shadvaitam Shavadutam Parijana Shahitam Sri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Shahagana Lalita Sri Vishakanitamishtam Hey Krishna Karuna Shindu Dina Bandhu Jagat Pate Gopisha Gopika Kanto Radha Kanto Namastate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Shute Devi Pranamami Hari Prem Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyayevacha Patitanang Pavanebho Vaishnavebho Namo Namo Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Brindam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So these three verses actually here a little recap, that is the previous text 1 to 4. There are Viduras has 3 questions. First question he was asking, narrate the transcendental activities of Lord. The second question, what is the cause of fighting between Lord and Hiranyaksha? And third question is that Vidura telling that I am not satisfied with hearing the narration of the Lord's appearance. So these three questions actually we need to discuss as well as 7, 8, and 9 text also. Brahma described the history of this fight when the demigods questioned him. So that is Brahma, he knows that fight. There was a fighting that is with the Barahada and the Hiranyaksha. So then the 8 and 9 text is the Diti. We know that who is Diti, one of the wife of Kashyapa Muni. So that is, she approached her husband, Kashyapa Muni, for the union during the Shanda time. Shanda time means just sunset and the night going to start. At that time, she wants to union with her husband Kashyapa. Kashyapa at that time, he was doing his Shandik work. Shandik means his as usual work. That means transcendental work he was doing at that time. So then after that, what happened? Kashyapa told to her, please give me one moment, then I will be with you. But Diti was telling that, no, there are some other wives. They will come by this time. Then Kashyapa mentioned that this time Lord Shiva, he is walking all around all of the universes. So Shiva, you don't think that Shiva will not see it. Shiva will see it. Then he will give the curse, which will be dangerous. But Lord Shiva, he is the husband of Shoti. Shoti is the Diti's daughter. Sister. So then Diti telling that no problem. There will be no, I will take care of that. Then after that, Diti, she was very, very, very inclination for the union. That is. So that is her desire, that is lust, Diti's lust is torturing her because she is seeing her other sisters, they have the children. She doesn't have the children. So she is so lusty that to get the children. Then the Diti's father, he told there are the 13, he has 13 daughters. So all the daughters, they are, her father told to them, everybody's, whoever you like, you can go to marry. Then Diti, before marriage, she was attracted to Kashyapa Muni. So that is also that. And in Pancharatrik Vidhi, nobody should union with husband in the Shanda time. That is in Sanatana Goswami was also written in his book. So then Kashyapa Muni, he was actually told to Diti, that is, hey, you are my wife. A wife allows the husband to attain dharma, artha, kama. So by living with his wife, and one can cross over the material ocean. Then the wife is better half of husband, shares in all auspicious activities and responsibilities, relieving the husband for anxiety. Here, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, there was one comment in here. Actually, wife half of the body of the husband. So Shruti says, Ardha Ardhava Esha Jat Patni, the wife is half of the husband. To her husband entrust all his present and future karmas. So that is also Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur in his comment. He was quoted in his comment. Then Kashyapa Muni, he was telling that I will satisfy your desire, but please wait for a muhurta, because at that muhurta, it is not a right muhurta for the union. So at that time, ghost and Lord Shiva, I mentioned, that is, they move around at the inauspicious. That time is not an auspicious time, it is an inauspicious time. So intelligent people worship Shiva to destroy the ignorance, and the character is spotless. So that is the actually Kashyapa Muni told. So everything was the inauspicious because of Kashyapa Muni tried to convince Diti not to union at that time. So he was telling that mind's pollution, your mind became polluted, and defilement of time, this is not a good time. Then negligence of my directions, you are not listening me, and apathy towards demigod. So these are a few points that Kashyapa Muni told to Diti. But and Kashyapa Muni mentioned that if you do union in that time, excuse me, so you will have two sons. That is what actually three sons. Three sons. One is Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu, and Holika Marutas. There are three sons. So they will be so ferocious in three worlds. So they will destroy all the creation, and they will they will kill innocent people and torture women, and raise great souls, and they will be killed by the Lord. Then Diti was very happy that Lord will kill my son, then they will go to Vaikuntha. So why should I worry on that? Then she became very, very happy on that. So then Kashyapa Muni mentioned that there is your grandson. There will, he will be a great soul, and he is a Mahabhagavat, and he will please a lot of peoples. That is, grandson is the you know that who is the grandson. That so this is the Kashyapa Muni was trying to convince the Diti. So here there is one thing that Bharahadev, he saved the world, earth, from the destroyed. He took the earth in the earth and placed in the earth position. So would you know anybody that is how many times Shuddha, Treta, Dapur and Koli that Bharahadev appears? How many times? That is, Bharahadev appears 3 times. One is Sheta Baraha. It is Shambhuva Manu's time. And one is Sakshusha Manu's time, Rakta Baraha. And there is another time Bharahadev appears. That I am going to tell you, that history. It is in the Kali Yuga, 500 years back. So one day, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to Murari Gupta's house. So Murari Gupta and Mahaprabhu, there is a very deep relations, because Murari Gupta is a Hanuman, Mahaprabhu is a Ram. So there is a very good relation. So when Murari Gupta was talking about the Bharahadev to Mahaprabhu, then Mahaprabhu was uttering that Shukar, 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 Shukar. What does it mean? Bharaha means, in Bengali, it is called the Shukar. Bor is called the Shukar. So at that time, Mahaprabhu was talking about the Shukar, Shukar, Shukar. All on a sudden, he transferred his human body to Bharaha. And in Murari Gupta's house, there was a big pot with water that Bharaha took with his horse mouth and put it on top. That is another time Bharaha was appeared in Kali Yuga in Murari Gupta's house in Navadvip. So this story, it was written in Chaitanya Bhagavat. That it was Chaitanya Bhagavat, it was written. So then after change the body, Bharaha to in the human form of body, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then they discuss with both of them discussing about how to establish the religion. Then Mahaprabhu was telling, you see, I do not like anybody torture my devotees. And the Vedas, that Bharaha is a Vedas. So that Vedas, some people, they are cutting and spreading out of the Vedas philosophy, which is not acceptable. That is in Benaras, that is always used to do that. Prakashananda Saraswati. Then he was talking with that Prakashananda Saraswati's all the Mayavadis prachar. That is. So, and Mahaprabhu mentioned that this Lord Baraha came out from the nostril of Brahma. That is he is Brahma received the Vedas by hearing. So this is this Vedas. Baraha is a personified Vedas. And Vedas are breath of Lord. That is the Mahaprabhu is mentioned to him. So when second time, when Barahadev saved the earth, he was under the water and there was a fight between Hiranyaksha. Then he slept, the Hiranyaksha died. So at that time, earth was impregnated. So there was all of the living entities was impregnated in the earth. So one of the person, his name is Naraka. Naraka also in that. So when Barahadev saved that earth, then Naraka, he came out, and Naraka, he is very, very nice devotee, very, very nicely working. Then after that, he associate with the demons. Then that demons, his name is Ben. So then he is doing all nonsense work started. So at that time, Lord killed the Bona. His name is actually, the demon's name was Bona. So that is he was killed in that place. So this is the one history of the Barahadev. So in Shatyajug, still that Baraha place is still worshipped by the people in Navadvip there. So another instance is that that place is called Koladip. Koladip. That is the opposite side of the Ganga. That Kola means boar. That is under the name of the boar. It was a name as Koladip. So then in Shatyajug, that is that one Brahmana, he used to serve Lord very nicely, and Lord was so satisfied that Lord told to him that you please come in the Kali Yuga that and participate in Sankirtan Yajna. So then that Brahmana, he appears in Kali Yuga. When Mahaprabhu went to South India, so at that time, Mahaprabhu, he saw Mahaprabhu. His name is Vasudev Vipra. And at that time, he was suffering the leprosy. Then too much sufferings. Then he heard that if you go to see the Mahaprabhu, then all of your leprosy will go away. Then he went to that person's house where Mahaprabhu resided. When he went there, before that day, Mahaprabhu left. Then he was crying and crying, praying and praying, and he became senseless. So at that time, Mahaprabhu understand and he stopped to go to Jagannath Puri. He stopped and he come back and he told to Vasudev Vipra, hey Vasudev, don't worry, I come in front of you. So what you want? Then Vasudev Vipraka, I am suffering from the leprosy, and can you please give me the mercy? Then Mahaprabhu gave him the mercy. That is Vasudev Vipra. So Vasudev Vipra became because why Vasudev Vipra see able to take the darshan of Mahaprabhu? Because previous life Vasudev Vipra, he was a great devotee. But due to his other karmas in this life, he was suffering from the leprosy. So, and what happened? He was able to take the darshan of Lord, and all of his problem solved. Now it is 6 o'clock. So I am going to end here. If anybody has any questions, please post in Nityam Bhagavata Shavaya. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, all devotees.
Thank you, Dattatreya Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, all goes to Srila Prabhupada.
Thank you for the wonderful pastimes of Lord Varahadev and Mahaprabhu.
And this is written in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila, chapter 7 and verse number 137 to 38. This reference.
Very good. Wonderful.
Yeah.
So I would like to wish everybody a safe and Krishna conscious day ahead. And we'd like to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Narsingha, Jai Narsingha, Jai Narsingha, Radesha Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Ugraviram
Sarvatam Sarvatomukam Narsingham Vishnam Badram Jimajyo Namamyam.
Narsingha Bhagwan ki Jai, Prahlad Maharaj ki Jai. Let's offer our humble obeisance. All the humble Vaishnavas. Vancha
Kalpatarubhasya Kripasindhu
Vacha
Patitanam
Vaishnavinda ki
Jai.
Granthra Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai.
Jai.
Prabhupada ki Jai.
Jai.
Gaur Premanande.
Hare Hare.
Thank you, Dattatreya.
Thank you, Dattatreya Prabhu.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you,
Hare
Hare
Bol.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare